for part 2, we're back to share some more info on Guinness World Records most prolific fighting video game series. Now, as for the Street Fighter timeline we're about to share, we will not include any Capcom compilations, crossover titles, movie-related ones, or any spin-offs with words Super, Ultra, Hyper, or EX. Set between the first two Street Fighter games, character designs were heavily influenced by Darkstalkers and X-Men Children of the Atom. The Super Combo system is enhanced with the series' own alpha counters, custom combos, and 3-leveled meter. We'll even see Final Fight characters Adon and Dan as part of the Alpha series. Let's continue viewing the rest of the gameplay from each Street Fighter Alpha game. In the trilogy series of Street Fighter 3, Capcom replaces most of the characters in the original roster, except Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, and Akuma. It's the first time Capcom implemented the ability to parry most attacks. Also, the Super Art system gets introduced, allowing at least 3 Super Arts to each character. Let's continue viewing the rest of the gameplay from each Street Fighter 3 game. "11 years after SF3, Capcom brings back a main title to the Street Fighter series along with the original roster. Street Fighter 4's plot is set between Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 3. The parry feature gets dropped while the revenge gauge gets introduced, which activates the character's Ultra Combo move. Also, Street Fighter 4 won the Best Fighting Game of the Year at the 2009 Spike Video Game Awards. Let's continue viewing the rest of the gameplay from each Street Fighter 4 game.
Still don't have what it takes. I must train harder. Fight!
Street Fighter V storyline takes place between SF3 and SF4. It was released exclusively on the PS4 and PC, which enabled cross-platform multiplayer gameplay. A new game feature known as the V-Gauge is introduced, while other features this time are closer in style to the Alpha series. Also, finishing single-player content will grant in-game fight money, which can buy new characters. In 2018, though Street Fighter V Arcade Edition was released, Capcom stated SF5 will have update support up to 2020, which will ultimately bring the game's roster up to 46 total characters, the largest in the franchise's history. Plus, worth to note is that SF5 won the Best Fighting Game of the Year award at the 2018 Game Awards. Now we'll go over some iconic characters from the Street Fighter franchise. Ken's full name is Ken Masters. He's the son of a wealthy American businessman. At a young age, he gets sent to Japan to train under Master Goken, where he meets Ryu. The two form a strong friendship and rivalry that propels him to new heights. In the spin-off Ultra Street Fighter 2, The Final Challengers, M. Bison brainwashes Ken and turns him into Violent Ken. In that storyline, he manages to defeat M. Bison to regain his senses. He's even a husband and a dad. Ryu and Ken will always play pivotal roles in each other's lives throughout the Street Fighter franchise. Though all the original SF characters are absolutely amazing and all, we can't leave out Chun-Li, the foxy Interpol martial artist. She first appeared in Street Fighter 2, placing her in the Guinness World Records as the first female player character in a fighting game. This paved the way for future female game characters, gamers, and of course, cosplayers. Although this game history on Street Fighter was a brief overview, let us know what we all thought with your reactions. Also, don't forget to hit that bell sign so that you can be the first ones to watch future content from Mobirum. Until next time!